Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Atttingham Park. I know a lot of you guys are super excited about this, and a lot of other creators have, including Mr. Silly P and DJ Goham and all those guys, have some early access videos out about this, but it has finally been released to the mod hub, so I'm going to go ahead and do my very own mod map tour here. So yeah, we'll start off by what it says over in the mod hub. So it says Atttingham Park. This is by GBModding. This is 414.39 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. Yeah, very cool map. Let me scroll down a little bit in here. So it says, welcome to Atttingham Park. As a newcomer to agriculture in the area, you've got a job with the local BGA, which luckily has some devices that you can use, but that comes at a price. Can you be successful and work your way up to one of the available farms in the area, or even build your own? The choice is yours. Terrain, height, and field sizes correspond to real life, real map PDA. Most things only work in the land, or work if the land has been bought, animals, silos, etc. Malt House Farm, horses and pigs. The Brompton Farm has chickens and cows. Crossfield Dairy has cows and sheep. Attingham Fishing Club, hourly income when buying land. A light switch at every farm activates all lights on the farm. Individual lighting, individual grass texture, seasons ready, map or individual geo included in the map for additional crops to support. Precision farming ready with realistic soil map, field and transport missions. 47 total fields, 13 points of sale including the BGA. Gate triggers move with the gate, double gate, onions, carrots added, cotton and sugar cane removed. Ooh, you can find vehicles for harvesting at the dealer in the potato and sugar beet category. Diesel trailer added to the animals category at the dealer. Sorry, I'm scrolling down. Refillable pallet added to the pallets category at the dealer. So awesome, a lot of good stuff. So they actually, yeah, they did. So they basically added carrots and onions, took out sugarcane and cotton. So you can't even do those on here. It's craziness. But yeah, so we're in here in new farmer mode. So let's go ahead and turn that off, turn that down as I normally do. Adjust my mic here. We do have contracts on the fields, as you can see there. Going across, it looks like we already start off with some animals, which is pretty cool. So holy smokes, look at their food. Okay. So they're doing okay. Start with $100,000 new farm mode and a few pieces of equipment in here. Lots of sell points again, and we do own the biogas plant, I believe. Yeah, right off the bat. That's kind of what it was talking about with its storyline type of stuff. So here we go, biogas plant, and we own this field right here, and we have a little bit of land. Yeah, just that stuff there. So as far as a map tour of this goes, we have lots of, we're actually up right there right now, but there's lots of chunks of land for various prices. 456 there, 378, 735. 509, lots of various prices, little chunks of land here and there. And again, there's lots of farms throughout. So we have, where are all the farms? There's the fishing club there. We have the Malt House Farm there. We have, looking around here, Crossfields Dairy, the Brompton House Farm. So lots of cool stuff going on in here. A very cool map, I would say, to say the least. So yeah, let's take a look actually in the store real quick and see what we start off owning. We start off with a pickup truck. We have an animal dealer cow. Interesting. There's different workshops. Oh, interesting. Well, that is what it shows that we have. Do we have any other equipment? That looks like it. Super interesting how it's all set up like that. We have different stuff in here, but it looks like we can't sell it. Or maybe it's leased. Oh, it is leased. Okay, there we go. Never mind. So we have a lot of leased equipment in here, a couple of Massey Ferguson type equipments and different stuff in there. So yeah, it looks like we're set off to do grass at the BGA with that grass field we have, which makes sense right here. So very cool, very cool. And I haven't really watched anyone else's tours on this or anything yet because I wanted to wait and see it for myself. We'll turn our speed up a little bit. We'll bump the time up to noon so we can see a little better. But yeah, do we have our pickup truck right here? I think our house is right here. Yep, there's our pickup truck. I think we have a sleep trigger somewhere in here. Maybe it's up over here. Aha! Right there. I bet you it's that doormat set up there. So very cool. In the area we're at right here, I'm actually going to do a couple things on foot before we hop in the truck and head out. So right around the corner here, we actually have a sell point right here. So if you look, we're actually up over here, obviously. So right here, we're at the hotel sell point. So we're going to look through some of this stuff here. So the hotel sell point, let's find that on here. Hotel is going to take potatoes, eggs, milk, and carrots and onions. So there you go. Now we also have, our house is over there. So we get back on the main road and head up this way a little bit. We take a right on this road. We go up the road just a little bit further up here. We have our dealership right here. So again, you can buy stuff here. you'd like to. And actually, I'm going to buy just something innocuous. And I want to see where it spawns it at, actually. Does it spawn it out front? Oh, interesting. Back here. Okay. Looks like we got a repair trigger right here. Yep, repair trigger. So you get it there and you could drive it out. Looks like through here is kind of a back entrance out the farm, or out the store. And if we run down here real quick, right over on, if I can actually find it, some sort of sell point over here. Actually might be at the shop. Yeah, it is at the vehicle shop, I believe. I believe it's gonna be right here. Maybe it's right here, this guy. Let's go ahead and tag it. I'm just kind of curious about that. So we're at the Urban Sheep Holding. Oh, it is gonna be in there. Is there a way to open that? Ah, maybe we have to go inside and then... I love it. So right here we have a sell point here for us, Urban Sheep Clothing. So if you take a look at that, they are going to buy your wool, and that is everything. So very cool sell point there. So that's kind of just the start out. We looked around at a couple things that we have sitting out here. We do have our pickup truck right here, so we'll hop in this bad boy. And again, the goal of my map tour is just give you guys a feel for the map, so you can see if it's one you'd want to play on or not. But as far as from here, Malthouse Farm is right there, and I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase all of our farms. Because I want to make sure I look at all the animals and stuff like that, and have all the different animal picture pens and stuff actually pop up. So I want to buy them all. And you can buy all the peripheral as well for $0 there, and all the outside of the land if you really want it for 158 million. So you can save up for that. So buy that one, and then I think that's all of them. One, yeah, we can buy the... I don't think there's anything else that's going to show up on there, but we'll buy that. Yeah, it looks like all of it. We got a lot of sell points clustered down here in kind of the town area, but yeah, very cool. Okay, so we will actually probably drive down here, just take a look at this farm real quick, and then from there we will head we'll probably hit these guys on a fly through, and we'll probably head out and around down this way, stop at the fishing club, stop at these guys, take a look at these down here, and then we'll drive up over to take a look at these farms, and then again we'll hit these guys on a fly through. So that'll probably be a good way to go about things. We just kind of loop down this way. I'll get a drink of coffee here. But the map is very highly detailed, very well done. I don't know what the slot count is, but I would guess it's going to be fairly high up there. Malthouse Farm. So again, we mostly want to take a look at the animal pens to see what their capacities are. So we have, this is obviously an animal pen here, where we're putting animals in. Storage through there. Oh, might be out here. Yep, there we go. 10 horses there. So we have horses. We have a repair trigger over here as well. We have a silo right here. A fuel point right here. I believe that's a fuel point. Is that a fuel point? Yep, fuel point. I was getting off the map so I can see it. Repair trigger right over here. So we got a repair stop there. Lots of storage space. And again, we'll get a better view when we do kind of a flyover of it. Let's see if we can find it right here. Pigs, 300 pigs you can put in there. But that's in general most of it. And again, all these guys open up, and if we find the magic light switch, it'll turn all the lights on at the farm. I love the look of that door. Just the noise that thing makes opening it up too. That is fantastic. There's so much good detail on this map. This opens up to the horse pen, kind of the other area we're in right there. So that connects up to the horse pen there, and you can feed them in there. But yeah, and here's the entrance again. So very cool, nifty little farm there. I like that. Lots of storage space. There are collisions on the hedges. Looks like there are. So just an FYI for that. If you're on PC, you can get rid of the hedges if you want using the map objects hider. Usually, not always, but usually you can do that. Man, this map is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just the amount of detail in this is fantastic. All right, we're going to head up this way. We're going to go across this bridge. I need to get on the correct side of the road here. This is a UK-based map. These guys are cooking along. That guy took that corner super quick. See if I can pass him. There we go. Gotcha. Anyhow, I love the detail map, and I'm assuming these are collisions as well. Yep, definitely collisions on those. Worth taking a look at to make sure. Because sometimes you'll have collisions on one part of the map and not in the other, but I think it's pretty safe to say they're all going to have collisions. As we go down here, we'll get to our fish farm where you can buy the land and get income. I don't know what that income is specifically. Not too many trees around too. I know sometimes the maps get a little cluttered by trees, but there's just enough to kind of make it feel realistic. So I like that. Here's your fish farm area right in there. We'll just drive past that and keep up our trek here. I like the river that kind of runs through the map there. Very cool, very cool. I like that it's based on a real area too. I always like it when map makers do stuff like that. All right, and we will hop out, middle of the road, get hit by that car, run up here to take a look at a couple things. So first off, we have a is it a buy point, I believe? So we started up here, we looped up, down. What else do we have up there? Oh, we have a forklift that we bought, that's right. We looped up, went down around to here, now we're here. So we have a manure and slurry buy point, so you can buy manure and slurry there. We also have a bale sell point here, as well as our animal dealer right here. So animal dealer. And then if we look in here, so we'll take a look at the livestock barn. There's going to be essentially our livestock, or our barn sell point. They're going to take your TMR, which is cool. They're going to take that. Silage, grass, hay, and straw. So there you have it. Oops. Don't want to go up there. Yeah, a couple little sell points in there and stuff like that. We're just obstructing traffic per unit. Oh, wow, that backed up fast. Sorry, everyone. We're going to continue now. But if we look at our map, we're going to continue down kind of to this main town area where most of our sell points are going to kind of be clustered at. And you can kind of look across and see just how spread out, and really, honestly, the map feels vast. Even though it's not that big of a map per se. I mean, it's not a small map by any means, but it just feels way bigger than it actually is, which is a super cool feature to have. Just a super cool feeling to be able to accomplish on a map, I think, personally. Okay, now here's where we get lost trying to find out everything I need to find out about this map. We're just going to park and walk around and see if we can't find all the various sell points and everything like that. I'll hop out. Okay, so up over this way. I'm already stuck. Up over here. Let's see if we can find it. So we have a fuel point, as well as we have another sell point just back here, right here. So here we are. So if we look at where we're at on the map, we've come down here. We're right here at the Country Stores sell point. Country Stores is going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, and corn. So your basic crop types: sugar beets, potatoes, eggs, milk, and carrots and onions. So there you go. Now if we go back out to the main road here, we kind of went past a couple of sell points. Oh, we're just obstructing traffic again. They can't get around that. They need to learn how to drive better then. We should have some sell points up over here. I'm just curious where they all connect out to, because there's not like an entrance out the main road that way. So part of me is, because we have a sell point right here. So we're at right here. We are at the Sunrise Bakery. Where's the Sunrise Bakery? Oops, Sunrise Bakery. It's going to take carrots and onions, as well as milk, eggs, and all of your basic crop types, plus sugar beets and potatoes. Okay. Now, so to get into here, you have to take this back alley road, which loops around here. Okay, so that goes around that way. Now, that's not really a road that goes that way, does it? That's just a walkway. You kind of have to go in that way. So yeah, you have to follow this in and out. This heads up over to, we have another sell point up here at the top end. And this all make more sense once we do an actual overview of it. So this looks like our sawmill. Yep, Lower Cross Sawmill. They're also going to take wood chips. Holy wood chip price, 700 per 1,000 liters. So great wood chip price. Now if we head back down here, the sell point that I haven't been able to get to is the one over. Is it the one over here? Yeah, this one right in here. This sell point. This is a dairy. This is the, oh, here we go. Okay, so this comes out to here, and you gotta loop your way around here and through the sawmill. So you get to it through the sawmill. I'm assuming that's the Lower Cross Dairy. Yep. Okay. Lower Cross Dairy is going to be, there's milk there that they're going to take, and that's about everything. But yeah, so okay, interesting. Interesting. I like that. Kind of a nifty little way to go about things. Now we got a couple more sell points that as we kind of work our way out of this area by going down this road, we loop around here. We have another sell point right. Or is it not? It's over the next X section right there. So if we go out to the main road, come over here, go into here, we're going to get to the next sell point, which is fantastic right there. Looking at here, so we're down here at the British Grain sell point. Now the one we haven't seen the indoor market yet, have we? No, we haven't seen the indoor market. So that's the only one we haven't stopped at yet. So but we're at British Grain right now. British Grain's going to take all your basic crop types. And that's everything. Okay, let's try to find that one we haven't found yet. This heads around, and this goes out. So this, again, is going to go to those other sell points. This goes out to the main road, and this loops up this way. And then, well, actually, the sell point's right here. So right here, I believe, is the entrance, isn't it? This sell point, the one that's right here? Here it is. How do you get, oh, around the back. Look at that. So some of these are going to be hard to find, I tell you. That says potatoes, so I'm suspicious of what that's going to be. But this is the indoor market. The carrots, onions, milk, wool, and eggs, as well as potatoes. So there you go. All right, let's go ahead and hop back in our truck. This is honestly the only piece of equipment we own, so quite the challenge I like of this map so far. Now this looks like it goes kind of off the map out that way, so we're going to take a left here, and I'm hoping that this is going to bring us out of town if we go this way. It looks like it will if we take a left up here, maybe. Maybe if we take a left through this little neighborhood. I'm kind of lost for sure, but this should take us hopefully back out towards more farmland. But I like how complete the town is. Like, there's a lot going on. You could have a lot of roleplay stuff going on through here. I mean, you could do even like a yard mowing service or something. Oh, and we're not going to get very far here, are we? No, we are not. Okay, well, can we... This is not going to go well for us. So, this is not the way out. We loop back out. So that's the only thing I don't like, because I'm going to get super lost in this map. I think we actually have to go all the way back out. Look at the map. I think the only way out is up this way. So I might actually just throw us over the hedges here. Don't mind me. And that way we can keep going. Always, this is going to add quite a bit to our map tour here. So I'll just throw us over these hedges like nothing happened. Oh, not quite. Okay, not quite. We're getting there. There we go. That should be able to get that to flip over. Beautiful. Okay. So essentially, if you look at the map here, we're going to hop back on the main road, which is going to take us over to the Brompton farm and the biogas plant and all that good stuff. So that's what we're going to try to get onto. Now, the main road, of course, is covered in... That's where we're trying to get to. There's the entrance to this field over here. See if there's a gate on it. Yep, of course there's a gate. We'll hop out and let ourselves out that gate there. Now, if we're looking, let's see here. So as far as getting to, we got to look to make sure I'm actually where we're supposed to be. Oh, maybe that might have gone at, well, that didn't, I bet you I could have gone down here and that would have connected up. I bet you that would have. It just looked like it didn't. But anyhow, so up here, the biogas plant's up that way. So there's probably, I think there might be a road maybe that loops up there to get to the biogas plant. So we'll try to head up there. We want to take a look at the Brompton farm. Then we'll take a look at Miss Holland's village shop. And then we'll head up here to Crossfields Dairy. And that is where we will start our flyover. So let's see if we can work our way up to the BGA, which I think is going to be just this way. I think this little path here is going to take us up there. Yep, there we go. This is going to take us straight away to the BGA. And this field on the left is one that we start off with. We start off with this grass field. We're right next to the BGA, so super convenient. We'll hop out. We have a lime station right here. We loop around into here. We have the digester, which you can open up by left clicking. All of our leased equipment there. The digestate out point is right here. And we also have, that's just the sell point right on there. Hold on a second, let me go on the menu. Yep, just the BGA sell point. We also have a fuel point. So, yeah, in the BGA, going to take silage, grass, and hay, as well as manure and slurry. So there you go. Very cool. Very, very cool. And you have a bunker silo, all that stuff. This stuff is a little dirty here, but you have it. Or leased equipment that you start off with. Interesting concept for a new farmer type setup. I really like it, though. I'm really digging it. It's definitely something a little bit different that I haven't seen before on a map. So, very cool. Now, if we head back down here to the farm. This loops us back around. Perfect. Here we go. Curve left here, and then we're going to go right down there. But we'll stop, take a look at the farm here. So, again, we have a farm set up here. See if I can figure out how all this will work. Now, I don't know. These greenhouses will probably work for passive income for you. You fill them up and all that good stuff. Plenty of shed space and all sorts of stuff like that. If we can't get the chicken box to come up here. There we go. 400 chickens there for you. We have a fuel point, as well as... Where's the fuel point at? Right there. There's your fuel point. Plenty of storage space. Sheds again. They'll open up. Lots of space around here. And then this one also has... We go out this way. We have our... Is it cows? Yeah, it's going to be cows out here. Yep, 200 cows. So you can have that set up down there. But yeah, a cool little farm. You have lots of good storage space and all that good stuff on it. Lots of stuff going on in this farm. Oh, geez, these stupid hedges would be the bane of my existence. But yeah, so pretty cool. I like that. Good setup for a farm. Let's hop in this guy here. So this is going to take us down to our next sell point, which is the Miss Holland's silage shop down there. So we just passed the Brompton's farmhouse, and then we'll take a look at Crossfields Dairy before doing a flyover, and then wrapping up our tour. So right there, just behind there, we have a sell point. This sell point, if we look in here, again, we're at Miss Holland's village, or village, did I say silage shop? I'm just too focused on silage. Miss Holland's village shop, not silage shop, potatoes, eggs, and milk, as well as carrots and onions. So there you have it. Those are the things that she's going to take there at Miss Holland's. And we drive up here, we need to take a left, I believe, to head up to the dairy. Yeah, this should take us up to the dairy. So we'll go up this road, and then again, we'll finish out with a flyover as I normally do on my map tours, so we can get a kind of a good aerial view. This map tour is longer than my normal ones would be, but mostly that's because there's a lot of good stuff happening on here, so I want to make sure we get all that squared away and get everything seen the way we need to, but yeah. All right, so here we are. Our last farm stop here. And again, here it looks like they got cows because it's the dairy farm. Makes sense. Cool tunnel set up here like that. Going on over here, and then cows in there, 200 cows. So there you go. That's the last farm. Looks like a little cattle grate out here. But let's go ahead and... Yep, there we go. Okay, so there's that farm layout. You can see kind of a little bit better there. It's much easier to see. So you see where the tunnel's at. The rest of it's going to be storage sheds. Again, we have the cow farm here. All that good setup there for you. So all that's squared away to go. And then, yeah, if we look at the map here, actually what we'll probably do is fly up this way. So we'll go up this edge because there's stuff up here we haven't seen just yet. Another little setup here. You could probably buy this and use it. And it looks like, oh, sorry, there are pigs up here? Yeah, it looks like there's pigs up here. That's my bad. Yeah, or sheep. 500 sheep up here. Is that part of its own? That must be owned by, yeah, part of Crossfields Dairy is the sheep there. So, yeah, we'll fly up this way, and we'll take a look at some of the stuff we have up here at the top end of the map. So going up this way, you have field 24 right here. This is not a field on the outside. I think you probably could maybe technically use part of it if you really wanted to. You bought that peripheral area, but I wouldn't recommend it. Up over here, we got a couple more sell points that we didn't stop by. Very cool, the old mill there. I like that. That's a very cool detail. So here we have, oops, escape button here. We have the sweet potato sell point and the old water mill. So sweet potato is going to take carrots, onions, probably just be a root crop sell point, as well as potatoes and sugar beets. And then the old water mill is going to take all your basic crop types. And that is everything. So there you go. Yeah, going up from there. And then we kind of curve back this way on the map. Then we have another sell point right down here, which I believe is going to be a wood chip sell point. Look in our map here. Yep, Mr. Splits firewood. I like that. Mr. Splits firewood. Let's see here. Wood chips. You're gonna take wood chips there. So another good wood chip price. But yeah, so if we work our way along the top end of the map, we will go through the center and everything like that. This is kind of where we started out up here, looking at the shop and stuff like that. Right through here, we got our sell points, our shop here. Lots of good detail. I mean, that looks just incredible. And then down here we have one of our first farm setups here. You can see kind of a good aerial view of that farm there, just to kind of give you a layout of it. So if you wanted to pause, you could look at it right there, just to kind of give you guys a good view of what the aerial layout of that farm is. Now working down here along the edge of the map, or along this edge, I guess I should say, the river kind of curves in that way, and then this goes down here. We have another farm or excuse me, we have some sell points out here, not another farm out here. Some sell points out here. We have another farm down here, but those are sell points there. And then we have lots of sell points down here in kind of the main area here, as well as, yeah, we just have a lot of sell points down here. So this is where all your sell points are going to be, or most of your sell points are going to be if you're looking to sell stuff. So, yep, if we continue on here. And again, this little confusing area where all our sell points are is a lot easier to understand looking from above, because you can see how you're going to get into all those sell points and everything like that. By going through those back roads versus and not necessarily making sense on the map per se. And this works our way back over to kind of where we were finishing off at. So moving us towards where we had finished our little drive around. We have another farm here. And again, you can see the kind of the layout a little bit better from above. And then over here we have the BGA right here, which works its way up that way. And we can see that that road does look like it would shoot across from town. So I could have driven out that road, which that's my bad that I didn't do that. And this will take us out to kind of where we ended, but we're going to go up the center since we've already taken a look at that. So we have this whole map layout before us here. So we just want to kind of take a look at some of the interior area here. So I just wanted to show you guys some of this. Let's give you guys a nice aerial view of it so you can look around a little bit better. But yeah, lots of stuff going on. Very cool map. I like the extra added crop types. Can't even do sugarcane or cotton. Sugarcane is the bane of my existence right now because of Griffin, Indiana. But yeah, so there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed this map tour. That's just a quick tour to give you guys a quick overview of Atttingham Park. Sorry. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.